Hello, world and universe. Welcome to the Trevor Donald Experience on YouTube. Manifest your truth. And today I want to talk about three in particular substances or ingredients that have highly addictive qualities. Probably just as addictive as crack, heroin, and fentanyl that nobody ever talks about. And that is sugar, caffeine, and nicotine. There are all kinds of things that you will find these substances in that we've been ingesting since we were kids. For example, sugar. Sugar gets processed and gets broken down. Many foods and substances that we drink get broken down into sugar. Primarily all of your whites. That means white bread. That means milk, ice cream, flour, things of those nature that we've been ingesting since we were children. And if one wants to lose weight drastically and in a fast way, one of the old montages is do the removal of all whites in your diet. Anything that breaks down and is processed into sugar. So sugar has been around us since we were kids. And the withdrawal symptoms that you will go through and the changes in your body from ingesting sugar all these years, you will see that it has addictive qualities to it, just like street drugs. Caffeine is another one. There are all kinds of substances that we ingest that have caffeine in it, like soda, like chocolate, like coffee, like energy drinks, supplements, chocolate milk, hot chocolate, even decaffeinated coffee has caffeine in it, chocolate chip cookies, and tea. So just think about how many people are ingesting those types of items. If you removed caffeine from your life, what do you think the changes would be from a biochemical or biochemistry standpoint or physiological standpoint? Your body is going to go into a little bit of a shock and a withdrawal, just like sugar. Nicotine is another one. And of course, we know what's found in nicotine, tobacco products, and all that kind of stuff. But however, you know what else is found in that has nicotine in it? Tomatoes, potatoes, eggplant. And we also know white potatoes break down into sugar. So there is a large issue with street drugs. Of course, the opioid crisis has taken place in America, crack epidemic, fentanyl is just killing people like crazy, like we've never seen before, which will probably end up worse than the crack epidemic if we don't get this under control. And heroin has been around forever. But the American public needs to know that we are ingesting substances that we find right in the store and in our cabinets that can have deleterious and cancerous effects on us all the time. How do we know, and based on the research, how much sugar, caffeine, and nicotine? Of course, we know nicotine has cancerous effects, throat cancer, lung cancer, and those types of things. But what about nicotine and sugar? Are those cancer-causing agents that we've been ingesting since we were kids? That is the proverbial question. So to have a proper diet and to manifest your truth in the most healthiest way, I think removing sugar, caffeine, and most definitely nicotine out of your life will make a big difference. But it's not an easy process. Nicotine is very hard to get off of. You have nicotine withdrawals. They have nicotine patches. There are a lot of smokers out here removing sugar, the withdrawals you will go through. The same way with caffeine. Caffeine is a stimulant. A lot of people use caffeine to get a boost and get going. That's why you find it in supplements where people are working out before they work out, and they needed to work out with a 5-hour energy drink and things of that nature, which can subsequently cause heart problems and heart damage. So there are some deleterious effects to sugar, nicotine, and caffeine that are never talked about. And of course, the number one addictive measure, in my opinion, that causes more deaths and accidents, car accidents, is alcohol. Alcohol has a heavy preponderance of unhealthy and harmful effects on folks each and every day. DUIs, drunk driving scenarios are at a premium, so we never talk about those, even though buying cigarettes, buying alcohol is legal, and of course crack, heroin, and fentanyl is illegal. But there is a high number of alcohol-related deaths every day. Liver disease, kidney disease, heart disease as a result of alcohol abuse. So there are several substances that have very high addictive qualities and measures to them, along with street drugs, and having an overall basic comprehensive knowledge of the things that you are ingesting and putting into your body is not always good for you. So let's stay awake and awoke about sugar, nicotine, caffeine, and most definitely alcohol in order to live a healthy and prosperous, positive, and spiritual life. So stay woke, take a look at caffeine, nicotine, and sugar. Try to extrapolate a little bit of it out of your life if you can, a little bit at a time, and let's have a healthy mental and physical state as we move forward in this journey we call life. So if you like this commentary, please hit the like and notification button. Please share it with the people that you think will find this information informative. Also check out the Trevor Donald Experience podcast on Amazon Music, Buzzsprout, and Spotify.